Alrighty, welcome back. So this is going to be kind of an unexpected video. Today we're going to look at my father's childhood stamp collection. Now it's not very big, but my grandma sent this over here and said who would better appreciate it than me. And so my father has delegated permission to me to kind of check it out, catalog it, see what's going on. Whoa, there's a coin in there. Okay, I missed that. That's cool. What? Huh. Okay, so anyways, let's get into this thing and take a look and just see what we got in here. So yeah, this first envelope is just a bunch of, looks like old covers and stuff, and this stuff is definitely tattered and old, so that's cool. We got, it says U.S. stamps with a bunch of older looking on-paper stamps. Looks like a little stack of covers here. Foreign stamps. He was laughing at how he spelled foreign when he was a kid. And there's definitely some stuff in there too. And then I think these are a bunch of covers. And a little on-paper stamp. That's nothing too special. I think we'll just kind of show you that and then leave that to the side. Cool. So, well, let's start with this stack of stuff here. Let's see what we got. Mom. I did kind of breeze through this the other day when he gave it to me. So these are actually newspaper snippings about our family that are actually kind of personal, so I'm going to have to skip those. But let's see here. Friends meeting house. They were Quakers. My mother's family? I think my grandma wrote that note. Friends church. Oh, Friends meeting house. So this is where people would go and meet. This looks like a real picture postcard. Let me see here. Yep, that's a real picture postcard. That's cool. Unused. That back on there. Family from Russia. That definitely is a real picture postcard. I don't even have to check. You can probably tell from the sheen on that guy. You see that? Oh yeah. Real picture postcard. How cool. Huh. Family from Russia. Wow, yeah, so talk about neato, a freaking Nazi cover. How about that? So airmail, Deutsch Luftpost, Europa, North America. And you can see the Nazi symbol there, the swastika. And there's the eagle and the bell. Sent to somebody in Philadelphia in 1936. That's pretty cool. Has a whole bunch of writing on the back, which I cannot read. But that's neat. Wow. How about that? So next up, okay, so this is Russian. There's going to be a lot of Russian stuff. I guess my my great-grandpa was Russian. And yeah, little angels. Huh. This is pretty thick. This is very thick, matter of fact. There's a picture on the back. Some Russian writing and stuff. That's pretty cool. Neat little thing there. Alrighty, so Pollock. That was my grandmother's family name before she married into us, which are Epsteins. And so I guess that my grandma's father was in World War I or something like that. So so it's sent to America, and then it got crossed out, 1932. stamp's kind of bent there. Definitely a Russian stamp. Some kopecks or whatever. This thing's old and tattered. Pretty cool though. Another one. I think that's the same exact stamp. Sent to Pollock in America again. Philadelphia. We have another old Russian cover here. Sent to Pollock. Neshamiri, I guess, is the place in Pennsylvania. Really old postmarks, old stamps, USSR stamps. Pretty neat. Oh, it has a postmark on the back. Yeah, Neshamini. Neshamini. What did I say? Neshamiri. Oh, I see. It looked like an R. So Neshamini, Pennsylvania, May 1st, 1940 something. That's a cool postmark. This thing's definitely old. They all feel old. They look old. Okay, this is pretty cool. Russian couple stamps. Looks like 37 on the postmark. I guess it was registered mail because of this, I would assume. A lot of stuff going on here. Sent to Philadelphia. Then it was crossed out again. That happens a lot on these. I'm not sure why. Oh, I see. So it was sent to whatever, this street, and then they changed it to Neshamini. Maybe he moved or something. So I can't really read much, but that's pretty neat. Wow, a whole slew of postmarks on the back here. Neshamini, Pennsylvania, May 4th, 37, registered mail. And then this looks like a New York, I'm guessing, register division, 1937. Okay, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, April 30th, 1937. Another New York. This looks like two of the same stamp. And then here's another Philadelphia cancel. Here, Philadelphia Station, registered 1937. These are the same. Nope, they're different postmarks. Kind of cool. Yeah, I have no idea what this one says, but I'm sure it's Russian. It's Cyrillic. That's a pretty cool cover. Okay, next up. Says my mother, Mammy Irene Russell. So this is my great-grandma. How cool is that? She looks like a nice lady, and you know what? She reminds me of my grandma. Similar stature. Similar face in a way. Definitely a real picture postcard. You can see the shine. So that's very cool. It's an unused card as well. It says, Mammy Irene Russell, 1921. So I had to change my camera settings from doing those Mystic album videos. So these, if it wasn't focusing well, I apologize. So this is an old postcard here. Doesn't really have a shine to it. Definitely a real picture postcard though. And kind of faded. A few guys sitting around. It's a Russian postcard. Sent to Philadelphia in 32 to Pollock. Miss I. Pollock. Maybe L. Pollock. I think it's Irene, but. So, yeah, this would make sense then if my great-grandpa was sending letters to my great-grandma that we just saw on that postcard. So that's pretty cool. Can't see much of the postmark, but we know that it should be... well, actually, this says 22, if I'm not mistaken, so that's pretty neat. Here's Irving alcoholic. Oopsie. First World War. Her father. So yeah, this is my great grandpa. World War One. How cool is that, man? Another unused, and this is definitely a real picture postcard. So that's really cool. How about that? So that was a pretty cool little stack of stuff. Next, let's get into this foreign stamps. You know, this is a fairly impressive considering this was his actual childhood collection. He thought that he was looking for this when I told him when I was getting into stamps, and he couldn't find it, and then it turns out that Grandma had it. So there's totally a stamp stuck inside of here. I'm going to try to take it out and see how it goes. I don't think Carl's my father. I don't think he would mind because if it's totally stuck on there, it's garbage anyway. Okay. What was that? In that corner. Look at that guy. Post Ottomans. Okay, and it has this the little crescent moon with the star. So this is like Middle Eastern, maybe Turkey, or I'd have to go look this up. Sorry guys, I haven't been doing too much work with worldwide stamps for a while, and I kind of forget stuff. Just look this one up, see exactly what's going on. Not in the greatest shape, obviously, but kind of cool. Let's put that back in there. A little piece of trash, dump that. Okay, so we have some Brazil stamps on paper, right? And he's got a South African stamp that's stuck over top of them, and I don't think that was intentional. Yeah, okay. So we've seen that before. If you're a worldwide collector, pretty common stamp. Not a bad pair, but totally not in the greatest shape. You'll kind of see the common trend here of, unfortunately, none of these were really stored properly, so they kind of took a hit with time, you know, yellowed a little and all that. Hard to read the postmark, but it's not a South African stamp. What we got here, this is Belgium. So a used Belgium stamp. All stains and stuff, ain't perfect, hinged pretty heavily. Okay, so these are German stamps. Okay, this can't be. These are all just. See, this is the sad part of the stamps here. These are totally stuck. I'm just gonna have to leave those. They're completely stuck on this cover. These are just some Czechoslovakian stamps stuck on there. This is a really old cover here. Wish those stamps weren't stuck on there, then I could see what it said. Wow. Registered mail. Went through Philadelphia in 28. It looks like Polish stamps, so it went from Poland, came from Poland. Well, neat. Definitely old. Okay, so what do we got here? Okay, I've never seen that one before. It is definitely never hinged and unused. German stamp. That's cool. I think I'm going to set aside the ones I want to look up in a little pile, actually. And we'll see. I'll have to look up what they are. So that's all pretty cool. Alright. Next one. Okay, similar to that last one. Different denomination, 20 instead of 5. German stamp. So those are neat. Okay. A really old packet with 100 supposedly all different unused postage stamps, all genuine. They're stuck. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to slide this stuff out of our way. See if we can actually get a look. So it looks like, I think that might just be a hinge. Yeah, it's stuck on there, so no harm done when we yank that guy off. So these are neat. Let's, sorry. I'll try to get these out of here. So I did breeze through, like, I just kind of breezed through all these envelopes and stuff, but I haven't taken everything out and really inspected it, so you guys are kind of discovering my father's collection just like me. I have no idea what he's got in here as far as if there's anything special. Now that's pretty cool. So this is a Hungary stamp, and you'll notice the 3 dots, 3 perfin there. What is that? I have never seen a triangular perfin like that. This looks unused. So that's intriguing. I'm going to have to figure out what those punctures are about. They look machine made because they're too perfect. Okay, we just got a United States Arbor Day stamp. The wavy line cancel on paper, nothing crazy. This is Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. I think I'll bring you even closer here, might help the focusing. So this looks like Japan to me. Camera stop bouncing around. Okay. So it does look like Japan. I'm looking for that symbol for China, and I don't see it. And I think the chrysanthemum usually indicates Japan. That, as I look at it, that's sock on the nose. That is absolutely gorgeous, that postmark. It's obviously hinged. Can't read any of it. A little snippet of gunk on the back there, unfortunately. Some writing even. But, yeah, that's a pretty cool old Japanese stamp. That one I like simply because of the postmark. Wow, that really is a nice hit on that stamp. I might put that in my lookup pile just to see. Why not? I haven't really been doing a whole lot of, cataloging and identifying stamps. I've just been building albums in the last several months, so might as well pull out the old catalog and see if I can identify any of these. Why not? Keep my skills sharp. Another Japanese stamp. This one's got a bent corner. Looks like the same as the other one, so I'll stick that with the other one as well. Okay, pretty common South Africa stamp here. Postmark there. Maybe this is from 31. Kind of cool. Okay, we got, is it Russia? I'm not sure, guys. I don't know right off the bat. I think that's Russia. I'm going to have to identify that too. Okay, so definitely seen this kind of stamp before. I just can't remember the Sporwegen rings a bell. I'm just drawing a blank. Sorry to say. Oh, Belgium. That's it. Belgium. It says Belgium there. You can see the postmark. Pretty cool. Okay, another Japanese stamp. One of the older ones as well. I might as well stick this with those other ones. A little bit different design on this. This is not the same exact issue as the other ones. So that's cool. I'll have to check that out. I hate to say it, but I think none of these so far are probably worth anything, really. That's my guts talking. I've gone through chrysanthemums before and had, like, no real success, finding anything of true value. So this is another Hungary stamp. Neato. Try to keep moving. I don't want to make this video take forever, but this is really cool to me to actually, I only get to see my father's collection for the first time once. And I want to take a good look at it. So there's a Chile stamp. I don't think that's going to be worth anything, but that's definitely in decent shape compared to the other ones. It does have some yellowing there, but that one is actually kind of in a respectable condition. So that's neat. Let's see here. Okay, sorry guys, for the sake of my neck, I need to kind of change position here. Okay, so that's better. Argentina stamp on paper. Nothing crazy there. Alright, these are looking like they're stuck together. Let's see if we can get them apart here. I'm not going to rip any of these apart. But to be completely honest with you guys, something I've never really gotten into so far in my stamp collecting career is separating stuck together stamps. I always just kind of do this with the tongs. That was easy enough. So, but if they were really stuck, then I should be soaking them and all that stuff to preserve them. But I don't think I'm really going to go that far. Those are totally stuck together, these two. So, yeah, Hungary. I don't think those have value. This one's damaged, and it's an Argentina stamp. We got another Belgian stamp, excuse me. 1925 postmark. Ooh, Latuva. Dang it. I can't remember that one off the bat either. Sorry to say, I have totally looked up, I've Googled that before and said, what is Latuva? I can't remember. I'll have to look that up just to refresh my memory. Another common South Africa stamp. Pretty cool. Another South Africa. We saw this similar kind of one earlier. Let's see. Okay, Argentina. Chile. Okay, Chile. This looks like another Japanese stamp. Yeah, I don't see I see the chrysanthemum and I don't see any kind of Chinese symbol that I can identify, even though I pretty much only know one. That one is tattered. I'll look it up too, just for fun, but even if it was valuable, I'm sure it isn't anymore because it's ruined. Okay, what is that? It's upside down, sorry. I've never seen this one before. It's not gummed or anything. And there you go, so you can get a good look at it. I have no idea what that is. If any of you would be kind enough, if you happen to know what that is, please chime in the comments. This imperforate is a complete mystery to me at this moment. I have no clue what that is. So that's cool. I always like seeing new things, and I don't know why, I just thought, yeah, right, like I'm probably not going to see anything that I haven't seen in his collection, but there we go. How about that? So this is Hungary. Nothing too special there. Another Japanese stamp. This one's used on paper with a postmark. Pretty cool. Latvija? Maybe it's Latvia. Well, the postmark says Lot. I'm sorry, guys. That one's kind of. I'm not 100% on that one either. Maybe it's Latvia or something. That goes in the lookup pile. So here's just another really common Hungary stamp. This one looks unused, actually. It looks the gum is even in decent shape. Surprising. That one survives in fair condition there. Okay, so they go stuck together again. They're kind of stuck. Okay, I'm not going to rip them apart. Newfoundland, Canada. Used. Stuck to a... What the heck is that? Man, I cannot believe that he has stamps that I don't think I've ever seen. Once again, if any of you guys know right off the bat what that is, please let me know. That'd be awesome. I'm sure this will take me a little bit to research and try and figure out what that is. So that's cool. So yeah, so far I'm kind of impressed with his foreign stamps here. Not bad. Especially for a kid. These are pretty neat. So there's a Czechoslovakian stamp. I don't think that that's probably worth anything. Most Czechoslovakian stamps aren't, and as far as I know, and they just, gosh dang, Czechoslovakia printed so many stamps. I think they're one of the biggest offenders for overprinting stamps. That's why they have so many out there. The bad problem with CTOs too, in my opinion. That didn't look like one though. So this is Egypt. Hey, pretty cool. I like it. I like it. Maybe I'll look that one up as well, just to make sure. Let's see. When he said, hey, well, my grandma told me she was sending this collection, so I knew it was coming, but he said, I just got it, and you got to take a look at them. And I said, hey, don't get your hopes up, dude. I highly doubt you're going to have anything of real value. Sad to say. Hungry, once again. But that's just the nature of stamp collecting, you know. Most people, that's the story. They inherit a collection and they think it, oh my god, this is so old, it's going to be worth a lot, and it ain't worth jack. Another old Hungary stamp. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is Greece. I could be wrong, but the EAE or whatever, I think that's Greece. Nice little pair here. Actually not bad. I might look that up just for fun too. Wow. Okay, so this is going to be a long video, isn't it, guys? I'm at 20 minutes already, and we're not even halfway through this thing. Okay, Chile. Pretty common. Okay, this is France. Nice postmark on there. Okay, kind of stuck. That was easy. This one, how hard? Easy. Easy. Okay, cool. So, Mexico. It's cool. Another Hungary stamp here, an overprint as well. Stuck to another stamp. If it comes apart easy, yep. And I will separate them, because why not? Oh, it's stuck there pretty good. So let's see, there's another There's another Hungary stamp under there, and I don't know if I've ever actually seen that Hungary stamp. So, oh, I just wish they weren't so stuck in the corner there. I'm going to look it up because of this gray one on the bottom. I'll actually see about cataloging that, see what that's all about. Romania, that's pretty cool. Little kid. I don't think I've ever seen that either, so that's going in the pile. Okay, Polish stamp. Just another one that doesn't really ring a bell off the bat. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the pile. Okay, what do we got here? Canada. Alright. We'll use Canadian stamp on paper. Okay, darn it. I swear to God, guys, I don't know how many times I've looked this up, and I can never remember this KUK Militar post. It's like, no, I'll just have to look it up again. It's probably Hungary, I think. But I don't think that one's worth anything. Okay, another Hungary stamp, yeah, on the back corner. Okay, this is Newfoundland once again. Used. Kind of some perf damage. It's been hinged pretty heavily twice. So, Queen Mary. Okay, Republic of Cuba. 1940 something postmark, I think. A couple of Cuban stamps on paper. Pretty neat. Okay. Man, these glassines are just so past their prime. It's funny. Okay, another super duper common South Africa stamp. And then we have this on paper piece here that's Palestine. Actually has a pretty cool overprint, or sorry, got canceled, I guess. It looks like a slogan canceled. See, keep death off. Probably the, and then it's cut off. Definitely never seen that slogan cancel. I think, as I'm doing this, I'm thinking maybe what I'll do is, this little pile that I'm accumulating, maybe I'll make a video of my results after actually checking all of those. That would be a cool one. So this says Barbados. Oh boy, this is the stuff that it's like a, oh, it's just sad. I mean, they're totally stuck together. And he has it in the right thing, a glassine, but for those of you who don't know, you got to change your glassines over time, and these are totally stuck. Not only are they stuck to the glassine, but they're stuck together. So these stamps are pretty much ruined, which is sad. I might have to talk to him and get permission to try and rip all of these off of this glassine and then separate them. But it looks like Deutsch Flugpost. This is definitely German stamps. Bummer. They're totally stuck together. It's like just one big, it's rock hard. I mean, look at, like it is rock solid. That's a shame. So that's why it's important to store your collection properly, guys, because your kids might inherit just a big pile of gobbledygook. Okay, here we have a German stamp. It's an overprint. It is or surcharge or whatever. It's totally stuck to the glassine. This glassine is just in horrible condition. This is probably one of the oldest glassines I've ever seen. Look at it. Look at how nasty that glassine is. It's as brown as my morning coffee. But at least I'm able to get stuff out. So that glassine needs to go in the garbage. Actually, I don't know about you guys, but I actually recycle old glassines. I looked it up, and glassine is recyclable. Okay, so we have a few stamps here. Okay, so this is pretty cool. Okay, well, let's start with this. What is this? 4 pies. I think that's in India. This is Gochin and Chal. Never seen that one. It's definitely an overprint. It's used. Kind of a large stamp. So that one will have to be identified. That goes in the pile. Another, oh, Persian. Okay. That's cool as well. A little bit of perf damage at the top, but not in the worst shape ever. There looks like a crease though, diagonally. Anyway, I'll look that up. Ireland stamps, super common stamps. On paper, kind of tattered. This one's pretty cool. This is an envelope stamp from India. One Anna. This is old, and there's a pretty cool looking postmark on there. I have no idea what it says, but that's neat. Old India postage envelope piece. Okay, I got here little bits of glassine that can go bye-bye. So we have a really old looking glassine here with some stamps in there. France, I think is what it says on there. That would make sense. These are French. So old French stamp. These are pretty common. What do they call this? The sewer. Republique Française. This one's a perfum here. So it looks like a bunch of duplicates. Try to separate some of these so you can get a look at them. So a couple of duplicates here. That one actually has a nice postmark on it. So yeah, nothing knock your socks off there, but I did like that perfume. Keep them together as they were. Okay, so here we have a cover. Sent to Philadelphia from Calgary Medicine Hat. Oh no, never mind. That's part of the cachet, I suppose. I guess Calgary actually is a place, though. Okay. Canada Airmail, first regular official flight. They got the Indian with the animal skull, with the pipe smoking. So yeah, this is definitely, so it's just Canada to Philadelphia and the whole Calgary stuff. It's just part of the cachet, except for, I guess Calgary is a place in Alberta. 1930. Oh man, look at that cancel. It's got a Zeppelin on there. Save time, use airmail. It's a slogan cancel with a Zeppelin. You can see the Zeppelin right there. That's a cool cancel. This is actually a cool cover. It's in decent shape. So let's take a look at the back here. South Africa, that can't be right. Yeah, that was just, unfortunately, somehow slightly hinged on the back. Medicine Hat, Alta. I'm not sure where Alta. We've got a period, so it's shortened. 1930. Save time, use airmail. With a plane. Okay, yeah, I mean, this one on the front is definitely a Zeppelin. And then on the back, we've got one with a plane. How cool is that? This is a cool cover. That's a nice that's a nice airmail piece right there. Okay, next, excuse me, some stuck together stuff here. A nice block of Germany stamps. These look good. They got cool numbers there. Oh man, totally yellowed. This must not be the right kind of plastic to store these stamps. It seems like it's stuck. It's totally stuck in there. Ooh, I don't want to damage it. Bummer. If that was worth anything, what a shame, because this is just the wrong kind of plastic to put this in. That's pretty cool to see, though. Got a little envelope here of more foreign stamps, I guess. Kind of somewhat closed on itself. Tuva. How about that? Oh, the front of this envelope might shed some light here. Tuva. Supplied by H.E. Harris of Boston. 4 Tuva stamps. The Ivory Stamp Club. Huh. There's the other one so you can see. We are definitely never hinged. So a little set of 4 Tuva stamps. Those are cool, and I will definitely have to look those up. That's pretty cool. Okay, Bavaria. This is 507 8 cents. Hopefully it'll actually be, yeah, it's free. Okay, that's cool. On the back actually says South Africa, and then the stamp itself is actually a Belgian stamp, so disregard the Glassine's writing. That's a really nice looking Belgian stamp. It's mint never hinged, and you can see the like cracks from on the gum because it's just so old. I don't think it's like absolutely perfectly mint. Maybe a little indent there at the top, but that's in actually pretty good condition. And so I'll put it back in this tattered little glassine and look it up later. Okay, we've got some airmail here. Now this is one big piece that seems unfortunately folded a little. I'll try to carefully unfold. Doesn't really want to, it's been folded so long. Well, anyways, you can see it. Czechoslovakia, sent to Philadelphia. A few different stamps here. So that is actually pretty cool. Looks like 48 this thing was sent. Not much to see on the back. So, let's see, what's next? Let's do this little stack of goodies here. Oh, wait, there's still one stamp. Oh, there's a Deutschreich stamp hiding out in there, and it's stuck. One of those 300 stamps. So, anyways, that's pretty neat. I want to try not to get this stuff too mixed up. I don't think he'll mind too much. But like this whole bunch of stuff was pretty much in this little packet. Oh, one of them was on the back of a real picture postcard. Those Brazilian stamps, somebody ripped them off of a real picture postcard. Bummer. Okay, let me put these back in real quick. Okie doke, so this is got a little hair clip here. unfortunately, holding these together, whatever these are. So yeah, it looks like tattered envelope, strip of 3 Cherokee strip stamps, and there is something inside. Now, I'm going to take the liberty here, Carl, I'm sure you're going to watch this, to open this up, because what are you going to do with it? These stamps are worthless, and these envelopes are pretty much worthless. You got something hiding out in there, pal, so let's see what you got. Okay, we've got a US stamp in there that's kind of stuck. It's a Man on the Moon stamp, and it's kind of stuck, so I'm going to leave that. That's not a special stamp either. You guys can't really tell. I can see it when I hold it up to the light. There you go. You can see the impression. That's just that 1970s or whatever Man on the Moon stamp. So that's nothing too crazy. And then we have, okay, these envelopes are totally stuck together. Okay, there's definitely stuff in here. These envelopes have seen better days. Okay, so these are, what we've got hiding out in here is a bunch of stuck on US airmail stamps. Now these are all, you guys probably can't see them very well, but they're super common, so there's really nothing special to see there. Okay, there's definitely a stamp in there. Bummer. We're going to open this up, because what's the point of letting these stamps sit in here and rot? I don't think that I've seen anything it's probably real value either. It says September 28, 1945, 10 cent. See what looks like. So this is all just like super common US stuff. This is like the US Army stamp from like the 50s or something. Yeah, 45. It's totally stuck in there and it's not worth anything, so that answers that. Okay, there's definitely stuff in here. It says 57.60 cent. This goes to show how these envelopes are just the wrong thing to store this stuff in. Strip of 3 special delivery stamps, US. Right? This is all pretty common. It's kind of similar to the other stuff that we're seeing in these envelopes, just nothing really super special. But there's a special delivery strip. 1934, 60 cents. Let's open this up. Okay, we got, looks like a special delivery. Everything's just stuck. It's just a shame. So it's a special delivery stamp, little eagle. Super common stamp. Even though it's old, not worth anything at all. And it's stuck to the envelope, so it's total garbage at this point. So that was actually a semi-disappointing little stack here. But that's okay. Unfortunately, nothing in any of these were worth anything, and they're all ruined. So that's garbage. But why not keep it for sentimental value, right? So, moving on, next we've got US stamps, is this envelope here. So let's get rid of my letter opener. Pull some of these out of here, dump them out. Ooh, these are so stuck together. So, first thing, New Bedford, Massachusetts on paper piece here. Nice cancel. There are 3 US stamps. Oh my god, I just had an epiphany. I have to take something out of the fridge. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Holy crap. That spiraled into a bunch of stuff. Was like, gotta take stuff out of the fridge because I'm gonna cook. Oh yeah, I didn't eat breakfast. I'm freaking starving. And I said, why not make a cup of tea? I don't know about you guys. A little side note. I'm gonna be very careful here. So whole leaf hibiscus tea is just about my favorite tea. Oh boy, do I love hibiscus. Don't need sugar, honey, nothing. It's just fantastic all on its own. Anyways, actually, let me get that cup of tea out of here because that's scary. Alright, so what do we got? We've got some stuck together old Washingtons. Should be able to separate it. A little piece of a hinge, nothing crazy. Charleston, South Carolina stamp, old US stamp. Bring it down here. So yeah. Couple of Washingtons stuck together. They don't seem to be super stuck. Yep, came right apart. Those are kind of stuck, but not bad. So these are all nothing. None of these are worth anything. Super common stuff, that's fine. So we have a little cardboard cutout with the wine's internal revenue stamp. It looks like there's one beneath it too, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they would layer them on top of each other, but there's definitely two of them and they're stuck on there on top of each other. Let's do this real quick. Okay, so it looks like a small, excuse me. Looks like a small glassine full of Teddy Roosevelt stamps. These are super duper common. Little vertical pair here. Okay, this one's stuck to the glassine and it does not feel like it wants to come out, so we'll just leave it be. And that's fine. These stamps here, just about a 5-cent value or something would be my guess. So nothing super special. Another little kind of thicker, harder piece here, and this is Golden Gate Bridge stamp. It looks like a... So the stamp isn't anything special, but St. Pet something, Pennsylvania, I think, cancel on there. Oh, kind of neat. Okay, these are all stuck together. Yeah, it's okay, because that's the hinge. Alright, cool. So these are a bunch of old Benjamin. Oh, that's Washington. Okay, so a couple of old Washington stamps. And smudgy postmark. This looks like a... might have been a duplex or something. This is just a smudge pen cancel looking. What do we got here? A duplex cancel. 1947 in Pennsylvania. Some postage dues. Oh, that's kind of neat. A nice little piece. Those are older postage dues too. Okay, so this is a cutout. This is an old envelope stamp. Those embossed envelope stamps. You can feel the bell. Nothing special there. Kind of stuck together. A couple of Washingtons. Okay. Keep this stuff organized. Alright, so another Washington stamp. I don't even... Yeah, okay, so... Oh, okay. That one was just stuck on the back. Here we have a little paper piece with 3 different stamps. Looks like North Carolina. Greensboro. 1932. Duplex again. So these all seem to be on paper. Okay, these are stuck together. Okay, so really tattered old cardboard piece here with a wine stamp used. Looks like, I want to say 80 something, but it's probably, I mean, it really looks like 1988 to me, but I think that's too recent for these stamps. I could be wrong, so it's probably like 1930 something, but I don't know. Some more on paper. Super Duper Common. Super Duper Common. Famous American series. Has a Fordham Station cancel. Okay, these were stuck together. Washington stamp. Some perforate on the side and bottom. Maybe it's from a booklet. Okay, this Southland something. Oh, Pennsylvania. 1932. Horizontal strip of 3. Okay. Something City, Maryland. Okay, this, can't read it. It says 1939 New Jersey. U.S. stamp. Okay, this is something City, Nebraska. 1933. Duplex canceled. Parcel post. So this was on a parcel, not an envelope. So that does it for the U.S. stamps. Okie doke. So the final bit of his collection is this fat envelope here. Looks like there's a bunch of stuff. Let's take a little peeky poo here. So that is it. Okay, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. I think I'm going to save that for last. Sorry for any background noise. You can probably hear someone's having a little workout session outside of my room. Alright, so this is Russian. A USSR stamp. Yeah, just really common US stamp there. Another common US stamp, but it also has a cool slogan. Okay, this is buy US savings bonds, ask your postmaster. I think it's a 1936 from DC, strip of 3. Sent to Pollock. Okay, Ivory Stamp Club, Denmark, 25 Denmark. This thing is sealed, so we're going to open it up. From how it feels physically, I'm kind of worried that they're stuck together, but that would be incorrect. So let me move this stuff out of the way. So we'll do that last. Okay. So let's see what else is in here. Semi-stuck, but not so bad that I can't get them out. Okay. Yeah, so it's empty now. So, okay, well that's Russia. That's a Russian stamp. Let me bring you back down here. Russia. Okay, looks like probably more Russia. These are a little stuck together here. Darn it. I wish it just doesn't quite want to. I don't want to hurt it. So it looks like an old Internal Revenue stamp that was stuck on top of something that I can't even tell. So those are really stuck together. And then those ones are all stuck to the back of this. No idea what that one is. But as far as I'm concerned, all three of these are kind of garbage because they're all stuck together and kind of in poor shape and the paper ripped off. And so I had a feeling when I literally was feeling it in the envelope, I was like, uh-oh. Something feels fishy. Okay, so that one almost wanted to separate, but not really. A little Russian stamp under there. And this is what, Belgium, right? Yeah, Belgium. Okay. Finland. First Finnish stamp I've seen here. Okay, so these are those little tiny Russian stamps. They seem to be pretty well stuck together. I don't think those actually have any real value. I've looked them up before. That's just a piece of garbage. Another Russian stamp. Cool. Okay, that one is intriguing. Please separate. Oh, good, thank you. That was the hinge, I see. Okay, so that's cool. What is that? OKCA 15? I have no idea what that is, guys. Once again, if you know what that is, please let me know. Even if you could just tell me what country. I'm assuming it's Russian, but that is pretty neat. I'm going to have to look that up. Okay, so this is another Russian stamp. That's pretty cool too. Some Copex. Alrighty, what do we got here? China. The first piece of China postage. With what they call, that ship is called the junk. They call it junk, quote unquote. It's the name of these stamps. So that's the junk ship. China postage, little pair, nice postmarks. Can't really read a whole lot on what they say. So much for these being supposedly 25 Denmark stamps. Okay, so we got a really old class scene here. This may be our 25 Denmark stamps, as a matter of fact. That would make sense. Okay, I'll just kind of lay them out, see if there's anything special. These are stuck together? Yeah. Denmark. These are all super common. Nothing special here. Yep, sorry to say, a whole bunch of super common ones. Even this one. This is probably the nicest looking one to me. I don't know. Yeah, nothing crazy. Nothing that makes me want to write home about in this little thing. I'm not sure that was 25 stamps either, but whatever. Cool. So some Denmark. Interesting that my father actually collected worldwide stamps. I never would have thought. But then again, when he was growing up, it was still a little bit more of a prominent hobby. So it makes sense. Okay, so we'll tuck all that back together. So that was that. Now, what is this? Big envelope of gobbledygook. It says one set Belgium 838 to 58. Parcel post. On the back it says German. Oh man, what a sad thing. Look at this, guys. They're totally stuck. It is. They're completely ruined. They're totally stuck together. One big old piece of stuff here. So there's Deutschreich, so it's definitely Germany. Right post. What a shame. They are just ruined. Completely stuck together. I have to see if I can separate those with some soaking. This will be my first adventure into trying to separate stuck-on stamps. Stuck together stamps, so sorry to say I can't really show you much of that. So what do we got here? This is a US. Some Perfins, a pair of Perfins. A mail piece. Oh boy. Here we go with more. I'm sure what all this stuff is that's coming off of these. Hopefully it's not a harmful substance. Okay, so yeah, these glassines are just, it's just such a shame. Whoever inherits my collection will be glad because everything that I put my stuff in is stored properly. Okay, and this is working out better than the last. All stuck together. Boo, boo, boo. Barely stuck together, these guys. So, there's a German stamp there. And then over here we've got a Chicago, Illinois cancel. This vertical pair. Pretty cool. Okay, never seen that one. Tonawanda, New York. Looks like a pre-cancel. That's pretty cool. I might actually look that up too. Let's see. New York cancel on this horizontal strip of 3. That's nice. Yeah, Philadelphia Station cancel on this Harding stamp. And then we have Roosevelt stamp. That's kind of cool. A little 1. Cancel on that. And we have Brooklyn, New York pre-cancel pair. Roosevelt. Martha Washington, right? Yep. Martha Washington. Big old cancel on that. Total obliterator, whatever it was. Okay, Chicago, Illinois cancels again. Newark, New Jersey, excuse me. Nice that these aren't totally stuck. I actually can separate these things. Newark, New Jersey, another Chicago, Illinois. 16 on an obliterator. There's some Statue of Liberty stamps that were canceled together. They're falling apart. They're barely hanging on. Okay, this one's cool. That's obviously a registered mail cancel. That's neat. Big bold letters. I like that. Okay, this looks like a Cleveland, Ohio pre-cancel. Some more of the same stamp over and over. Nothing to see there so much. Okay, these are stuck together. They don't look like the same stamp. So we'll just leave them be. These ones totally feel stuck together. I'm not even going to try and separate them. Niagara Falls, Statue of Liberty. This one has a 1930 cancel. So pretty neat. I think I'll stick all this back together. Okay. Trying to stay organized. Okay, so it says a set of Russia. Academy of Science. Commemorative. It's already been opened. Good. Okay, so they're stuck in there. Go figure. Nice. So Denmark, nothing to see there. Just some old Russian stamps here. They're stuck together. Some more Russian, Denmark, stuck together as well. Okay, that one's pretty nice. Nice imperforate Russian stamp. I like that. I might actually look that up. This probably doesn't have any real cat value, but why not? Okay, so this is Ukraine because of the trident symbol. Boom. I tell you what, ever since I learned that, it just makes identifying Ukraine so easy. And by the way, I wish them all the best over there with what they're going through. Putin is an idiot. They don't deserve that. Romania. Finland, okay. Come on, camera. Yep, Finland. Tell you what, guys, I'm not going to buy a new camera yet, but the next camera I get, you can bet that I'm going to prioritize getting one that focuses fast. This one's a little bit slow. More Ukraine. I've looked these up before. I don't think they're worth anything. Romania. Denmark. They're a little too stuck. I'm not going to try. Romania, Denmark, kind of stuck together. Okay, what is this? What are you? EST ports. You know, I could be wrong, but the key here is the SD, EESTI. I can't remember if there's an actual place called SD, or if SD indicates a certain place. Anyways, neat stamp. I'm gonna look that up. Refresh myself on what that is. I just can't remember. So many stamps from so many places in the world and history. Jeez, no wonder I can't remember them all. It's okay. Okay, so this stuff really. Okay, all right, cool. Cool, more of the Russian stamp. Oh, it's totally stuck. Gah! I hate when stamps are stuck like this. What a bummer. Yeah. So anyways, Russia, Russia and other stuff. Alright. We got Finland. This is totally stuck. I'm not going to even try. And then on the back, what is that? What is that? Okay, the crescent moon and the star again, so, I mean, something Middle Eastern, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, I don't know, whatever. I'm intrigued with what it may be, so I'll bother to look that up as well. Okay, these are all just totally stuck. Bummer. I'm not gonna try. That's why I was thinking Turkey. You see, this one has the star and the crescent, and it actually says Turkey. I know that that's the symbol for Turkey, but I'm pretty sure the star and the crescent can be used as like part of other countries' symbol too. So I don't want to say it's only Turkey, but when I see the star and the crescent, I think Turkey. So those are stuck together. So, pretty cool. Sad that I wish they were in better condition. Just a shame that so many things are stuck like that. But there we go. Okay, moving on. Looks like a bunch of mail pieces coming up here. Newhall, California, 1970. Helvetia, so Switzerland. This is from 1970 as well. Australia. Probably Melbourne. Okay, That's pretty cool. Look at the Switzerland cancel, beautiful. Oh, it's upside down. $19.70 as well. There it is again. That's cool. I like that cancel. Okay, let's do this coming up, whatever that is. Okay, looks like it says Cuba. There's just a couple of Cuban stamps in there, super duper common, and they look stuck and in poor condition. Not that stuck though. Actually, they are. Never mind. We're gonna just slip those right back in there. Okay. A little glassy here. Some goodies. It's just a Benjamin Franklin there. It's super common. It's stuck. What are these? Okay. Oopsie. So we got a little mix here. Oh, neato. So this one's Iraq. And then this, post Persanis, so Persia, I think. Overprinted, looks like 1922, unless that's a cancel. It says control. That one's intriguing. I'm going to look that up. Okay, so this is a post Ottoman again. So maybe that other Ottoman stamp was a Persian or something. And it's overprinted in British Iraq occupation. That's pretty cool. It says 1.5 Ann, which I think maybe it's Anna, or I don't know. I thought Annas were for India, but that's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to look that up. That's a weird one. These foreign overprints of these Middle Eastern countries are usually not the easiest ones to identify, unfortunately. But Iraq, that's pretty cool. I like that. So, anyways, let me slip these back in. Another little yellow glassine. I can already see the U.S. airmail stamp. Oh, stuck. Oh, no. You're gonna come easy? Yep. Oh, cool. Popped right off. Okay, this is Trinidad and Tobago. Nice cancels. Stuck right on there. Spot on. Maybe 1934 cancel, I think. Then we have our U.S. stamp here. Something beach, cancel. Cool, slip those back in. Oops. Okay, we got a little Finland. Pair. Switzerland, that's same cancels before. We've got more Switzerland here. Nice cancels, 1970. 1000 Lausanne. Depot. Intriguing. Alright, so what is this? Oh, so it's an envelope that has stuff in it. Well, let's take a look at the envelope first. Cool little tiny cover. This reminds me of a ladies' cover. Sent to Philadelphia. Port Said. Probably 1930. This is British postage. Let me see what kind of stuff we've got here. Oh, there's still one hidden in there. It looks totally stuck. Let me unfold it so you can see what is that. What the heck? You guys ever seen something like that? What is it? The Union News Company? New York, USA? The Unco with a hole punched out in the center. Boy, I really hope this one will come off. Oh, please. Oh, yes. It wasn't stuck on so badly. Just a little snippet there. Wow, this is pretty cool. Okay, so let me fold this back in so this cover can remain intact. That is super duper weird. I've never seen one like that ever. This is probably some kind of local stamp or something with a big old hole punched out. That's definitely going to be cataloged. Okay, and I got a mail piece here with a slogan cancel about your address and your street number. Okay. Another slogan cancel that's cut off with Washington. Yet another Washington duplex, kind of cut off. Harding, wavy line cancel, nothing special. Another slogan, a couple of Hardings. Okay, this looks like Britain. Oh, it's Australia. Whoops, never mind. Australia. Another slogan. Nice. Looks in decent shape, actually. Even the perfs. Corner, top right perf. Maybe could use a little help. Could have been better, but oh, there's a little smudge. Darn. Little goober on the back. Okay, so we got a super common US stamp here. Washington. Another wine cutout, wine stamp cutout. This one's been overprinted 45. It also has overprint Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. What? Something Mine Company? May 10th. Interesting. There's some extra stuff on that one. Okay, so a bunch of stuck together stuff here. Bummer. I don't want to come. Sorry, guys. Hungary on that airmail envelope piece. Kind of cool looking cancel. Then we have Polish stamps here. That one popped right off. That's just a Polish stamp. And Mozambique. Compania de Mozambique. What is underneath you? Ah, they're just stuck. Sorry. Moving on. Bummer. Okay, so a bunch of Deutschreich stamps. Totally all stuck together. Ugh. There's probably some of you that hate that I would even try and separate them with these tongs, but I like to try, and if with gentle persuasion they do pop apart, then I'm fine with that. But yeah, these guys, man, they're just all stuck together. Oh. Okay, well, we're going to leave that blob aside. Sorry. Brazil stamp popped off of there. New Zealand, okay. Stuck to a Jamaica stamp. We have here Bermuda. It popped off. On paper piece. That's Hungary. Right there. Oh, it doesn't want to separate. Greece. More Greece. Jamaica. so none of this stuff is super valuable. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, okay, so one came out. Jamaica actually came out. That's good. But look at this guy that's stuck. So I'm pretty sure none of those are worth anything. I'm just going to separate them. Look at this. It's got a chrysanthemum, so it's probably Japanese. Looks like a couple of fireflies. That is an interesting looking stamp. Oh, so it's actually coming apart pretty easily. It's got some weird fibrous adhesive material on the back that was making it stick. Oh well, postage revenue, Cayman Islands. That's cool. So I'm gonna go look this one up put it in my pile, because that one I'm curious about it. Let's see. Oh wow, cool. El Salvador. Go figure. Not very stuck at all. Okay. They seem to be separating pretty easily. Yeah. Yep, pop right off. Alright, cool. So, I'm surprised he actually had an El Salvadorian stamp here. That's cool. Australia. With the Roo. Okay, Sarge Biet. Darn it. This is another one that I've looked up and I just can't remember what it means. So I'll have to check on that as well. Then we have a Deutschreich stamp here. The eagle. Used. I'll look that one up as well. Yeah, so these are all, even though they're all stuck together, taking them apart the right way, sometimes you just gotta hit the stamp with, like, I'm not even pushing at all, like barely. It's just kind of letting the tongs, sometimes you get the right angle and it just unadheres them. Let's see, that was really easy. Peru. Hungary. Yeah, none of these are worth anything as far as I know. I don't think any of them. That one's stuck though. Okay, cool. Wow, interesting little mix in this envelope here. Stick them all back in there. Use my other tongs. Okay, and so here is some old piece of paper. What is this? Let's see here what we got. Prayers for Children from the Jewish Home Prayer Book. Morning prayers for little children. Wow. Old prayers for little Jewish children. Night prayers. Then we have daily prayers for older children. Grace before meals. Grace after meals. Wow, that's weird. Okay, well, I'm not going to read all that, but unexpected, I will say. Wow, so that envelope had a good bit of stuff in there. If you stuck along this far into the video, well done, people. We will be coming up on the last thing. Whatever is coming off of these envelopes is like grainy, it's like sand. Alright, so this is the final envelope, and it's a pre-printed envelope stamp here. Sent us something. I'm not sure. Cool. man, okay, there's a bunch of stuff in here, so let's take this out and see what we got. And there's our coin. That is so funny that there's a coin stuck in there. So, what are you? It really is. I think it's actually sand coming out of these envelopes. Okay, so what the heck is this thing, huh? It says 1968 on it. Some kind of plant. Almost looks like grain. Oh, Vietnam. Ten Dong. Kong Hoa. How about that? That's pretty interesting. He's got a Vietnamese coin. I've never seen one of those ever. Well, I'll keep it in there. So, the final stack of stuff. Let's see what we got. Okie dokie. So let's, I guess, just go through these one at a time. Why not? So some Russian USSR stamps. Postmarks that I can't read, and I won't be able to read any of these Russian ones. Super duper common US stamp. Another common issue here, Jackson and Scott. Okay, so another Russian cutout here on paper. Looks like 35, registered mail to Philadelphia. That's cool. Okay, so almost thought they were stuck. Some more Russia. More Russia even. Another registered Philadelphia 35, this one. And that looks like a faint New York canceled there too. Let's see, another super duper common US stamp on paper with a slogan cut off. Looks like a biplane or something. Alright, so this is another Russian stamp. And we have a similar registered mail piece with Russian stamps here. Philadelphia, New York, registered mail, registry division, 1933. Huh. Man, a lot of stuff in this envelope. Okay, this is Cuba. I don't know why I thought all this was going to be Russia. I guess when I peeked in it. Let's see here. I have no idea what that says, but it is a slogan. Some more Russia. Kind of smudgy. Sent to Philadelphia, so smudgy postmarks on that. Alright, these are feeling sticky. Bummer. Well, so be it. So pull a little paper off of this guy, which is just a super duper common US stamp anyway, no harm done really. So, the Russian nail piece here. CCCP. Stamp cut off here, and then just a wavy line cancel, another common US stamp. This one's just another common US piece. This is another, they're all very similar. These Russian pieces here, 1934 I think. That's the New York, the Russian cancel, and then the Philadelphia registered mail cancel. Once again, pretty much more of the same. This one looks like 35. And another similar one. Yeah, a lot of these, geez, it's like over and over. Okay, that looks like an R for registered mail. And Yeah, it must have been the same postage, whoever he was communicating with. The same stamp, same postage rate over and over-ish. Almost. Okay, so it was all separated. It feels kind of stuck. Ew. Gross. Alright, so more Russia, another Russia piece, more Russia. Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, yep. Boy, they all look pretty close, don't they? Oops. Let's see if we can actually, this doesn't feel good. These feel pretty stuck. I think I'm going to leave these. Yeah, they don't want to. Looks like Belgium, this little green one. Then we got US, and then Russia. So a few pieces stuck together. Another Russia with actual manuscript X. Cancels too. Okay, so some big old pieces stuck together. Another Philadelphia. These are all very similar. This one's a big one. Oh, it's a big vertical strip of 3. Yep, and then 1. Cancel, a lot of cancels on here. Jeez, they just went cancel crazy. Boom, 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 and then there's a New York registry cancel there. It's faint. We got 2 Philadelphia cancels. There's another New York. Another one up here. I'm sorry. Another one up here. Cancels. Wow. That's kind of cool. Okay, some more Russia. Looks like 31 on this cancel. New York cancel. These are nice looking cancels though, if I could read them, you know. They actually are, they look legible. The more I deal with this stuff, the more I'm pretty sure it is sand. Yeah, see, these cancels are nice. I don't know, 19? I mean, oh wow, so this is actually, this is a printed stamp, that one there. And then they have an actual adhesive stamp next to it. So this must have been an envelope stamp. And yeah, so that's kind of cool. I have no idea if that's worth anything or not. I could try to look that up, but I don't know if my specialized catalog will have Russian envelope stamps. I'm not sure about that. I have a feeling no. Could be wrong. And this one is just littered with cancels. 1934. Went through, looks like the same trip as all the others. Man, this stuff. Oh, cool. Alright. Okay, so I'll start with this. Similar, same kind of stuff. Another one. What's this say? I have no idea. Okay, similar again. Littered with cancels. Okay, then we got a slogan cancel cut off, super common stamp, US stamp. Okay, now we got stuff together. Ah, good, easy. Came right apart. So kind of same stuff. That might be the first one of that one. At least on these little mail pieces that I've seen. It's kind of cool. Now, the final piece of the collection. Similar to the others. Wow, so that was a lot of cutouts there. Holy moly. You know, overall, I gotta say, it's a pretty cool collection. It's cool, of course, that it's literally my father's childhood accumulation, let's say. I don't know about collection, but Nothing's been cataloged or organized to any real degree, but it is all cool stuff to see. Now, I don't think that any of this in this envelope was really worth much. I do question that envelope stamp for Russia that we just saw a moment ago. I'm kind of curious about that, but I really don't think I'll be able to find that in my catalog. So anyways, man, this envelope is tattered. That was it, guys. I'm kind of impressed. That's actually a lot more material than I expected. And I have a suspicion some of this, like some of these covers and postcards, are not actually, I think they're actually from my grandma's, life, these ones and stuff. I'm not sure they were actually in Carl's collection, but nonetheless, it's all become now one big family collection here that doesn't fit in this box very well. What the heck? So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed looking at that. That was cool for me. At least I enjoyed. Yet the stack of stamps that I am going to be inspecting is here. Every single one of these had my interest peaked, so I'll get to look them up and maybe we'll check them out next time. Shame about that too. I actually want to check that out. I want to check that out. Actually, all this stuff. So yeah. So all of this is going to be my checkout pile for next time. I'll go through and catalog and see if I can find anything of any real value or interest in here. Probably not. That's the problem with this old stamps. I went through all that, and I don't think any of it has any value. That's just the nature of it, and that's okay. This piece here, actually, this mail piece, definitely one of my favorites. That's just a really cool mail piece. I'm also super interested in these Tanutuva stamps. This one, yep, pretty much this whole stack. I'm like, what are these? And this one I'm just unfamiliar. The black borders are what are kind of getting me interested, and then the numbers in the selvage. So yeah, we'll check this stuff out. Maybe next week, maybe not. Kind of when I feel like it, I'm going to go through and catalog this stuff. But I really appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed a look at my father's childhood stamp collection. And that was a fun little adventure for me to see. How cool. I am impressed. I'm impressed. For a kid, that was pretty good. So yeah, anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you for watching. Be well. Take care now. Bye-bye.